Bolivia's government says it's breaking diplomatic ties with Israel, accusing it of committing crimes against humanity in Gaza. Bolivia cut ties with Israel in 2009 after its attacks on the Gaza Strip, only restoring them in 2020. Bolivia says it condemns the aggressive and disproportionate Israeli military offensive. Manuel Rapalo is following developments from Mexico City.
The government of Bolivia has officially severed ties with the state of Israel. We are treating this as a developing story because following that announcement by the Bolivian government, there were also statements made by other South American countries that they would be taking diplomatic actions of their own. Countries like Chile and Colombia, who have announced that they would be recalling their ambassadors to Israel. Now, the decision by Bolivia is a direct response to alleged human rights violations and alleged war crimes by Israeli defense forces in the Gaza Strip. I want to read you just a portion of the statement that was issued by the Bolivian government on Thursday afternoon, which reads, quote, "We demand an end to the attacks on the Gaza Strip, which have so far claimed thousands of civilian lives and caused the forced displacement of Palestinians." This is not the first time historically that Bolivia has severed ties with Israel. This was done in 2009 by former Bolivian President Evo Morales in response to Israel's invasion of the Gaza Strip. But again, to the point of this being a developing story, answering that question of whether or not we can expect other regional leaders to also take diplomatic actions of their own. Colombian President Gustavo Petro took to Twitter announcing he would be recalling his ambassador. Chile's President Gabriel Boric announced on the social media platform X that he would be recalling his ambassador, referring to the bombardment of Gaza as, quote, collective punishment. Now, it is quite late here in Mexico City, but it is reasonable to expect that other regional leaders will make their positions heard. We should be expecting more statements from leaders around Latin America, probably more so in the daylight hours. Manuel Rapalo, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.